I warn the oh, we're just going to tell everybody. I warn the travelers of what I have learned. These worlds are not real. The Atlas is not a god. It is a machine simulating countless realities for some unknown purpose. Because Sean Murray deems it necessary. After a millennia of operation, the Atlas is coming to an end. There are 16 minutes until the system fails. Though we cannot know how much time we have left within the simulation, the time has come to make peace and say goodbye. I finished my message, not knowing if anyone will hear it. I look out across the world, wondering how much might be left to discover, and how much beauty might be lost. I know what I must do. All paths have led me here. Each portal has brought me closer and closer. I must go to the center of this galaxy. It is the epicenter of the glitch. I will say goodbye to my friends if I can, and then I will confront our creator. I will find out what happens next. Network compromise. No response detected. Nobody cares that we're all going to just die in 16 minutes. Maybe they all did hear it, but they just don't know what to say. So now we have to go towards the center, but this is the secret. This is where you're going to learn all the glyphs, you guys. So if you want to learn all the glyphs, this is the part of the story that will teach you all the different glyphs. And actually, while we're here, we're in different systems, right? So let's go. Oh, yeah, we need to talk to the anomaly. So let's go to the space station. We're going to buy our suit upgrade because we need to upgrade the crap out of our suit. Look at all this. I definitely need to do that. But we'll upgrade our suit. We'll talk to Artemis and Polo. Or not Artemis, Nada and Polo. Ah, man, I got... all the names are getting jumbled up in my head. And then we will figure out what the heck is going on. What is going on here? Reject their lies. Follow us to freedom. This ship is broadcasting the same message over and over, an endless loop. Its message has been decayed over time, but there are still salvageable coordinates amid the noise. I shut down my receiver and input the coordinates to my starship's navigational systems. One final check reveals no sign of life. No further intelligent message from the abandoned vessel. So, we're getting our other stuff now. There are a ton of, what would you call it? Secondary objectives, like storylines. That is the beginning of the pirate storyline, you guys. So now we can go to a pirate system. We can figure out what the heck is going on with all the pirates and stuff. The outlaws, as they're called in No Man's Sky. But while we're here, get in here. Yes, give me that. Have any good upgrades in here? Shield module. I'll take one of those. Oh, that's it. All right, I only got one good shield module. Let's see. Is it better than the ones I have? So these are the ones I have. Let's take that out of the supersonic one, the supercharged one. 31 and 33. 31, 33, and 30 and 33. This is a 31 and 33. Okay, so we can get rid of this one. This one's only a 30. So we got 1% increase. That's fine. There we go. Ooh, well, yeah, we need a hyperdrive because we're going to have to warp a lot. So you want to get your hyperdrive module upgrades. Nothing really. I mean, we got a B class, but that's not really going to do much. So I'm going to leave it alone for now. We're going to sell salvage data. The defense chip. We're going to sell a hypnotic eye, cytophosphate. Quad servo, yes. I don't really need to sell anything else in here. I mean, I can sell some cadmium if I wanted to. Some of that. But I'm not really. I'm going to keep all that stuff. That's all special stuff. Did we get a exotic? No, we got a shuttle and 2 explorers. And, oh, look at that fighter. It looks just like mine. Oh, the nose is different. All right. So, yeah, we got explorers and nothing, no exotics. That's okay. So now we have to select our purge. Oh, no, we have to go to the anomaly. That's what I said we were going to do. Let's go tell Nada and Polo. We only got 16 minutes left. It's time to go. Time to get going, you guys. Go, go, go. I mean, I tell them it's time to keep going, but, you know, they can go wherever they want. They get summoned by us. Oh, I should have sold that. That could have made some room. We have nothing there I can do. So now, let's go talk to Nada and Polo. Tell them goodbye. We got 16 minutes. I mean, I'm sure something happens, you know. Is it the final 16 minutes, or is it going to just reset in 16 minutes? Who knows? You know now, don't you, of our simulated nature of the end? The Atlas, it is failing. It resets itself again and again and again in its panic, trying to purge what it sees as an anomaly. But each purge changes nothing. The boundaries continue to fall. Atlas will die in 16, but we do not have to go so soon. It does not need to delete us in fear. How many times has it happened? I do not know. I do not think we can know. Some things are external to the cycle. So they don't even know how many times we've reset. All must end. Time must end. Even here, Nada and Polo cannot escape reality fall. Data cannot survive. Make peace. Find happiness. Be who you want to be. Goodbye, companions. Goodbye, stars. I will remember. What are you going to do now? Nada and Polo will continue travels. Continue acting as we always have. What the? Okay, so you just continue on even in the face of, you know, the end. Will I know, traveler friend, when it happens? I suppose it may have happened before already again and again, but do you know if it has? I suppose you must not. Tell Polo about 16. No, friend. Do not talk about it. Now he doesn't want to know about it. What, Polo? We are anomalous. We have amazing anomaly station, yes, but we are still fabricated beings. We are not like you. We talk of nature brings pain, it brings danger. But trust we know, friend. Trust we cry with you that we will be with you always, no matter the danger or the cost. You are a friend. We'll ask about the portals. Yeah, the portals. Come on. Just devices, traveler friend, to be understood, copied, advanced. That is all we can do with this universe, yes? Appreciate it. So they know that they will die in the reset and come back. They don't know. I guess they don't retain their memories when they die. Or when everything's reset, Nada and Polo are reset too. Because they're a program. See, this is just like the Matrix, you guys. They're part of the program. They don't remember anything before the reset. Just like in the beginning of the game, we didn't remember anything before we appeared. Well, now it's time to go to the center, so let's do it. Now we're going to the galactic core. So yeah, this is every jump we make, we progress a little bit closer to the core. You're going to have to make at minimum 16 of these jumps because you need 16 glyphs. Now, it kind of threw it off because we've already found one, so you won't learn one the first time. What do we do? The Atlas is dying. It wants me to reset it, to plunge myself through its interface at the center of the galaxy. Whoa, that's kind of weird. But to do so may reset this world, my life, and all that I know. I do not know if I can do it. Let's seek the final interface. Sequence received, source unknown, so we just learned a glyph. They left us. Duty bound to follow them, but I know where it will end. If you receive this, follow my coordinates and secure the site in case I don't make it back. Please. This is a whole different mission. This is the Dreams of the Deep mission. Again, these are all side missions. Now that they're all coming together, they're like, hey, look, you're at the end. You better do this. My starship processes the coordinates from the stranger's message. The transmission has decayed over time, but the location appears to be valid. So yeah, we just got our Dreams of the Deep sequence right there. But again, we can always choose it. It's going to be a secondary. So we have Dreams of the Deep. That's for the submarine. We got Under a Rebel Star. That's your pirate outlaw missions. We still have our base computer archives. We have tons of stuff. We have our settlement here. All of this stuff is there, but I want to see if it resets if we get to the end of the storyline. So I've never tried this before. Usually, at this point, I would stop and I would finish off all my side missions because I've never tried to complete the story without doing all the side missions. So we're gonna do that this time, though. So now, let's go. Keep going towards the center. That looks cool. That's a frozen planet. Apollo's calling. Well, I got your message. It's a lot to take in. A simulation? Everything's not real? It feels like it doesn't matter, I suppose. Not if we're going to die anyway. And I've been thinking about that. If the problems of this universe are due to the Atlas crying out for help, then it's been crying for a long time. Those 16 minutes? I'll bet we have years before we die. Well, what are you going to do then, man? I've been thinking a lot about that. How we couldn't meet even though we seem to be standing in the same place. I don't think we really were in the same location at all. I think these portals, they don't transport us, they transform us. They cut through the dimensions. That's what I think anyway. It's the only way to explain it. And if the walls between worlds really are falling, maybe we'll be able to have a drink together before the apocalypse after all. Goodbye, Apollo. I say goodbye, telling Apollo that I am on a journey to the center. They tell me that they will race me there. We speak of the memories we have shared, though we did not know each other for very long. Though we did not meet, they say that they are proud to have worked with me. Goodbye, friend. Yeah, so Apollo thinks that we have plenty of time left. And it's gonna just, we're hopefully maybe at the end when all the galaxies merge together, all of the oh, wait a minute, I just thought about that. Guys, holy crap, that might be a deeper meaning. Because when the game first came out, all the different systems, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, were on different servers. And then through the updates, we all got merged into one server, so all the galaxies were merged together. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Is Hello Games following the storyline of No Man's Sky? Eventually they'll turn them all off. Anyway, that's a whole different conversation. But slowly all of the galaxies, all the dimensions are merging together. And so Apollo's like, yeah, right before the end we'll be able to find each other because all the galaxies will be together, smashed together. And we'll be able to just see each other. Well, let's go. So that's a whole different thing. I didn't even think about that because yes, in the beginning when No Man's Sky launched in 2016, everything was separate. PlayStation can only see other PlayStation character or only PlayStation stuff. Xbox, same thing. The PC, same thing. And they've slowly been merging it all together. Like in the storyline for No Man's Sky, it's all merging together at the end. And once the end finally comes, everything will be together in the same spot. What are we up to now? We're up to Glyph 4. Well, 5 technically, because we already learned one. So the Atlas sequence, 4 out of 16 for the Purge. Means we still have to make 8 more jumps. So no, not 8. What? 9 more? 8, no, is it 8? 9? No, 12 more. 12. I can't count. Math is terrible. I can't count. The other reason why I'm doing this is because every time you touch down and walk around on a space station, it gets put into your log at the teleporter. So I can always come back to any of these stations. As long as you step foot on the space station, it gets logged on your teleporter and you can come back to it. So that's another reason you want to lay it on the space station. If you just warp into a system and then warp out of it, you won't know. You won't be able to go back to it because you didn't step foot on anything. You got to get out of your ship somewhere and it'll save that location. I make an argument that the target sweeper just extends the game. This extends the game out. I mean, there's a story element to it, so I kind of I can overlook this one, but man, jumping, you know, warping 16 times. Come on. Who's calling me? Oh, Null's calling me. You are not alone. Oh, Null is freaking out. You can't go to the center. You can't do this to us. You can't leave us. I'm going. No, you can't do this to us. You can't. The center of each galaxy, it's the Atlas. All else is just interfaces. All else is just shadows of its might. You don't deserve it. You'll wipe us all to save. How do you know? I did what I had to do. I told you that. I couldn't die without seeing everything there was to see. I did what I had to do, but the Atlas, it won't let me back in. It won't speak to me. What did he refuse to reset? Maybe Atlas was the first traveler that's, you know, that was supposed to reset everything, and he didn't do it. I've committed such atrocities, Traveler. I had to. It was me or them. It's always been me or them. Please, if you go through the center, if you do what I did, it will reset everything. It will replace me, wipe me. All those souls, they'll have died for nothing. It was the only way to live on. You have to understand me. Life for more life. They sustained me. It can't have all been for nothing. I was going to see it all. Goodbye, Null. See ya, buddy. I say goodbye. As Null screams at me to reconsider, I end the communication. There's nothing left but the path forward towards the center. So no, actually, Null was the one who did it the first time. Null did the reset. He reset everything because he wanted to live on. Oh, okay. So I thought that, in my mind, Null refused. He wanted to see everything, so he didn't go to the center. Oh, look at 10%. We need to refill that. But no, actually, Null was the first one to reset. He was the first one to cause a reset and destroy everything to start over again. Wow. Okay. So I am basically following in Null's footsteps, but Null, for whatever reason, is Atlas is refusing to let them do it. I wonder. See, this is all the stuff I want. I would love to know. Like, what did Null do for the Atlas to refuse them and make us, technically, the player, to be the new reset? Wow. Oh yeah, this is going to be a long episode, guys, because this is the end of the game. And I want to make sure we get all of it at the end. And there was some people who said they liked the longer episodes, but I don't know. Maybe I'm going to cut this up. Oh, God. Maybe I'm going to cut this up in half. Oh, jeez. That would be crazy. But this last warping is just, you know, not really. It's just me talking and, you know, giving my interpretations for stuff. I don't know if this is really exciting or interesting. Hopefully it is, but we'll see. We shall see, you guys. We shall see. So let's get over here. And I am purposely stopping off so I can get my upgrades. But also, I know it's going to take some time for the glyphs to appear. So I don't want to jump the gun, so to speak, and leave before the glyph appears, because then I won't make my progress. Got 16 or 6 more jumps to do. And I mean, our inventory getting pretty big. You know, I always got to put my my life support and my batteries over on the bottom right hand side. Let's jump over here. Give it to me. Data injection. Sequence received. Source unknown. We got it all. Locate and enter the final portal. Where are you at? Over here. On the frozen planet, it looks like. Let's see. Is it a frozen planet? Yep, an Arctic planet. So, the thing I'm going to do... I'm going to package up all of my stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm taking it, and if you hit Y if you're on Xbox, or triangle if you're on PlayStation, you can move all of your upgrades out. Now, you can't move everything because they don't want you to cheat too much. But you can move all of your upgrades. Like, I can't take out my life support because then I wouldn't have any life support. That wouldn't help anybody. Let's do all of this. I don't want anything in here. So yeah, you can't move your life support. You can't move your hazard protection or your jetpack. Those are core upgrades that you need to keep. Those are core technologies, I guess. Not upgrades. Technologies you need to keep. Right next to a planetary archive. Where is my portal? Oh, right over here. There we go. And you can also do the same thing. You can do the same thing with your ship. You can do the same thing with your multi-tool, you guys. So keep that in mind. You might want to package up all your technology. I'm purposely not going to because I want to show you what happens if you don't. Oh, it's the wrong side. So I want to show you guys why why I did that. So let's do it. This is the final interface. Oh, we have to recharge it? No! Come on, I'm going to use up all my inventory stuff. This is the last one we really have to. Well, I mean, if we want to find another portal. Every time you find a new one, you have to recharge it, but this is the last one in the storyline anyway that you have to do. Get in there. I know. 16. Atlas protocol initiated. The portal shimmers as I look at it, never quite resting long enough for my eyes to process it fully. I must focus. Let's activate this portal. Let's go through. Let's go speak with the Atlas. Go finally meet. Then this is the real Atlas, not the other interfaces. This is the actual Atlas that we're going to because we found the center by getting all the glyphs, the data stream. So now we're going to the center. Can I? Any animals around here? Warning, anomalous signal detected. Breach. What's going on here? It's just really quiet. Oh, there it is. There's the countdown. This is the end. It. The Atlas is silent. It watches me. I'm gonna cry out. Pay attention to me. I cry out, but still, the Atlas is silent. No, come on, pay attention to me. I cry out thinking of my journey, thinking of all the things that I have seen. Of Artemis, who just wanted to meet another traveler, who just wanted to end their loneliness. I cry out thinking of Apollo, who gave me purpose when all purpose seemed lost. I cry out thinking of Null, thinking of how they lived, what choices they made, the path that led them to this end. If I cry out again, there is no return. If I cry out again, I must make my final choice. Let's cry out. Artemis once said that when they first reached out to the heavens, they had no idea what to expect. The beauty, the mystery, the adventure, the danger. I stand before the interface of the Atlas, before the very center of all things. I stand before the death of existence. On the sixth cry, the Atlas answers. Traveler. I'm going to stand my ground. It speaks, I understand. At my command, the Atlas will initiate a reset. It happened before, and it seems to not stop nothing. It still only has 16 minutes left. I do not know what I will remember when it happens. When I woke up next to my ship, had I just performed a reset? Had someone else? Everything is coming to an end. Perhaps all that is left is to learn the final truth of the simulation. To know who the travelers truly are, and then 1,000 galaxies will be gone, and 1,000 more will reappear. It will all be mine to explore. Is there another way? I plead with the Atlas, but it does not listen. There is no other way. The Atlas requires my choice. While it lives, it can still create. The resets will not stop that. I do not know what to do or what it wants me to do. We're going to reset the simulation. I have to know what happens. So here it is. A new galaxy awaits. New beginnings. Look at this. This is all different. Well, I shouldn't say all different. It looks like the fog is everywhere. It's way more brighter than it was before. All the sparks flying off. I love this. So now we get to choose that it's now the galaxy's been reset. We get to choose where we want to go. The creation. A raging galaxy. The Atlas has created a simulation of its own world, its entire existence, in an attempt to witness its own impending death. It wishes to show me its past and its future. So we don't want that one. The creation for this one is an inspiring galaxy. The Atlas has created a simulation of its own world and its entire existence. There we go. So this is the inspiring galaxy. So that one's raging, which is a hard one. So Calypso probably. We have the inspiring one. An ancestral galaxy. And then the final choice is a parallel galaxy. So I am going to go with it. Depending on which one you choose, you go to a different galaxy. I'm going to choose the ancestral one. Let's reset. I love it. Let's listen. Oh, Bollinger. I don't even know how to pronounce that. That is our new galaxy that we just started. So if you guys haven't played No Man's Sky for a long, or haven't been playing for a long time, years ago, that choice was permanent. I am getting a lot of flickering here. That's not good. But yeah, that choice was permanent back in the day. So you would choose a new galaxy and you could never go back. Way long time ago. I think it was before the Beyond update. You could never go back. It was permanent. So you would say goodbye to Euclid, the starting galaxy, and you'd have to start a brand new one. And in the new galaxy, there we are. Look at that. We have a remembrance. We literally have a remembrance now, so we can remember what happened. Analysis visor critically damaged. Now, if you go into your suit, look at this. Everything is broken in my ship. Everything is broken in my multi-tool. So every technology that's installed gets broken, you guys. So that's why I took out all of this. So now all I have to do is take it out. There you go. That's why you want to remove it or change it or do whatever, because you do not want to have to deal with all that. Boom, boom, boom. We have a shield lattice. We'll put our hazard protection right there. There we go. And this is going to be all of our environmental protections. Oh, they're all at zeros. Oh, God, they're all at zeros. Thank God I have my batteries with me. Then we have our life supports. Trade rocket. Personal refiner. Shield. That way we're good on that. Okay, so yeah. That's why you want to remove them and change it over, because, yeah, you don't want it all to be broken. I don't have anything for that, but we're okay. So, yeah, now what I get to do is... Oh, I need to repair that. That way I can see where I'm going. So I need a carbon nanotube. I need to see where I'm going here. The other thing you can do is switch your multi-tool. So if you have a different multi-tool, like I could have just gone in and switched it over to my other one, because nothing is going to be broken in my old multi-tool. So it only breaks the technology in the one that's active. So I should have switched out my multi-tool to this one. It would have broken all of this, but I could have just swapped out once I landed on the new galaxy, and this would have all been normal. So, but instead, I was not paying attention. Oh, I didn't think about that. And so, yeah, I am stuck with all this broken stuff now. Oh, no! So, guys, it is time to now collect a whole bunch of material, because we're going to have to fix a lot of stuff. Oh, man, let's get to our ship. Just like in the beginning of the game, you're going to land over here. And again, you have your beacon right here. Let's see. Scenario iteration deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause Sentinel intervention deliberate transfer. Analysis. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Just like the start of the game. Just like the start of the game. But now we have a remembrance. We don't know how to make our remembrance, because we need the heart of the sun, and that is on the Atlas seed quest. So if you go to the where is it? The Atlas path. If you do the Atlas path, you will learn how to make that. So guess what we're going to be doing in the next episode, guys? We're going to be doing the Atlas path. So hopefully you guys love the series so far. If you did, hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one.